And this is Rankle's prank, and this is no joke, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man on Man, and today we've got a juicer for it. We've got Mossy pranks, and the two cards I do want to address right off the bat. We're going to waste no time. I'm going to go in for the Mosswood Dreadknight. This card is absolutely bonkers. When I first saw it, I thought it was a pretty good card, but I didn't know that it was as good as it actually was. Obviously, I'm not the first one to be showcasing this kind of card, but drawing a card and losing a life, yeah, it is what it is. Just card advantage on card advantage. And this is exactly what Golgari wants to be at the end of the day. I do have like a little bit of a discard shell with Duress, Hopeless Nightmare, Liliana, and then this card, Rankle's prank is so awesome. You can choose one or more. It's just the best card ever. It's an aggro card, just draining them of 4 life. It's sacrificing 2 creatures. It's each player discards 2 cards. And the reason this is so good is because when each player sacrifices 2 creatures, look, that doesn't matter because we have the Mosswood Dreadknight, it can come back. We got the Tenacious Underdog, it can come back. We don't care. We just grind our opponents into a stub. We don't care. The Liliana of the Veil, whenever we have to discard from ourselves, we have the Tenacious Underdog. It just comes back and gives us card advantage. The Mosswood Dreadknight is the gift that keeps on giving, and guess what? Rankle's prank is the prank that keeps on pranking. And these, unlike the YouTube ones, there's some really unfunny pranks out there. Rankle's prank is actually pretty funny and pretty good for us too. Again, most of the other deck, we've seen a lot of this other stuff. Gix's Command. The End is an awesome new card. I do have this as a silver bullet just because, like, again, late in the deck, you can use it for 2. And I think it's pretty good. Exile Tart, yeah, it's pretty good. So I have it as a silver bullet. I don't really like running it in 3s or anything like that. Glissa Sunslayer, nice to see this card actually find a home. But other than that, yeah, we just got the Mosswood Dreadknight. We got Rankle's Prankle. And then one last shout out to the Restless Cottage because creature lands are back, baby. And I'm so excited to be playing Golgari. Golgari is my favorite color combination of all time. Let's get into the gameplay. But before we do, make sure to subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and hit the like button here. The like button looks just like that. It helps out the channel so much, guys. I appreciate all of you. And before we get into the gameplay, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Raphael J. Worm, how's it going? Let's go ahead and keep this. We do have the Rankle's prank. This card I cannot even get. Every time I use it, it gets better and better. I swear to you, it's just the perfect card. All right, let's go ahead and use the Hopeless Nightmare. Hopefully, we can put it kind of on display. Just the sacrificing like, it's so versatile. And in this little discard shell, when you're running a Hopeless Nightmare, obviously you already know we got the Liliana, we got the Dread Knight, the Moss Knight. Just everything we do just nickels and dimes them for just like the ultimate value, and it's just so good. All right, so let's see. We're Fiend's Tower, so we're going against Esper. Potentially some shenanigans. Shattered Sanctum, no problem. I really want to get into some of the either the Golgari cards or some of the new cards, because right now this is a little boring, but sometimes boring is okay. I mean, we are here to win games, so let's go ahead and take away Witness the Future. It's a cute card. I haven't seen it in a hot second, but it is a cute card. All right, so they actually have green too. So is this 5-color, 4-color Atraxa? What is this? What is this? All right, they're gonna let it go nighttime. I mean, that's a bold move, I guess. I mean, we do have 2 pranks now. Okay. Nothing in the graveyard to eat with the Glutton, and we're just gonna kind of hit him. I mean, don't want to use the prank just yet. Let's go ahead and drop the Sheoldred first. Let's have them use their, you know, if they have a counter, it is what it is. Counter magic. Pfft, counter magic. Come on. Get real. Get real, Raphael. What you got? Faithful Mending, really? Okay. That'll be good food for the Graveyard Glutton. We're not worried. They do have a big hand, though. I don't like when you start to get like, you know, up to that 4 or 5, you know. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Kami War. That's what they're doing here. Okay. Hopefully we can get into some Rankle's pranks. Depopulate. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's our Mosswood Dreadknight. Now, this is the beauty. This is the beauty right here. Let's go ahead and let's just do it. Draw a card, lose a life. You play it as the adventure, and then you can just play it right down. And I love that. Night, it does go daytime, which you know, whatever. It's a small price to pay for the price of salvation. Alright, so Mosswood Dreadknight. This card just keeps, it's just a gift that keeps on giving in the best of ways. Absolutely. There's another one. Let's go. I see. I don't even know if we really need to use the Rankle's Prank just yet. I do kind of like it. I mean, they could have an Emperor, which is not great. I mean, they do have 2 open white sources here and 4 total, which, you know, I'm assuming they have it. I'm assuming they have Emperor here. So I'm actually not... Well, I don't want to say what we're doing yet. Let's go ahead and use the Mosswood Dreadknight. Okay. Okay. I think it's fine. We do have Trample on the Dreadknight, so even if they do have the Emperor and make the token on the back end, we'll still have another Dreadknight to trample over. And they actually don't. They just have a March of Otherworldly Light. Okay, that's fine. And I'm not even running protection in this deck because I don't think you really need it. Like as in like a Tyvar stand or the Royal Treatment, because I don't care if you kill the Mosswood Dreadknight or the underdogs. Everything just keeps coming back. So I don't really care. Like you can kill them. That's the reason I actually initially did have that, but I ended up was like, this is dumb. Like why do I have that? We're not ready to do any sort of pranks yet. We can definitely do a Hopeless Nightmare, just kind of poke fun at him. If we draw another land, we can go for Nightmare, blitz in the underdog. But especially with no creatures, the prank is a little hard to go for. The problem is eventually they are going to get their Atraxa. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to have to go for the Nightmare here. Or not the Nightmare. Well, we're definitely going for the Nightmare. I think we're going to go prank. I think we're going to go prank because I don't want them to drop the Atraxa. So Hopeless Nightmare. They're clearly wanting to do this. So let's swing in first. Maybe we can bait a removal spell, and that would just leave 2 cards in their hand. Let's go for it. Let's go for it right now. Rankle's Prank. We're losing 4 life just because we are ahead, and now we're going to discard 2 cards as well. Yes, we are absolutely doing this. Do they have a counter? They do. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. But that's why we have 2. That's why we have 2. So it's okay. Maybe. Atraxa does cost 7 if they're going to hard cast this thing. So they only have 5, so we're safe for another turn. And they do have Faithful Mending too, so they can go ahead and use this. And then... Well, I guess they can't. I guess it's not card advantage, really. Edict. This is fine. This is fine. The Mosswood Dreadknight just comes back, so again, just using this that's fine. We do not care about that. That's... Nah, that's fine. Witness the future. Okay, target player shuffles the floor. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, never mind. It does not even matter though, because guess what? Here comes the prank. Look at this. I guess we might as well. It's gonna go into the graveyard anyway, so we might as well play the underdog. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. Rankle's Prank, baby, and this is Rankle's Prank. This is no joke. I'm telling you what. Let's go. All right, so obviously, yeah, we're gonna. Each player loses 4 life. Each player sacrifice, or no, not that. Each player discards 2 cards, and this is Rankle's Prank, and this is no joke, baby. Let's go. That felt good. Whatever they top deck in here, Faithful Mending, that'll it'll help them out for a little bit. I'm gonna put a stop. I'm gonna put a stop on my draw step here because I want to scry before I draw. So let's go ahead and use the Hopeless Nightmare. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. We'll still have 3 mana to play with here. And there's a beautiful Liliana, and that is why we put the stop before we draw, so that we can go for Liliana here. Do not have a negate. Do not have a negate. I would have been super salty.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people...
This is my... Oh. Ooh, an exile. Okay, let's do the same thing. We're definitely putting a stop on this.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
We all have things we'd rather forget, so... Let's give them another Hopeless Nightmare. This card is so good. I'm really liking this card a lot. The End? I don't know if I'm liking the End. I mean, that doesn't really help our cause. No, let's roll the dice, see if we can get something else. That's not good. Alright, Liliana. Full Mending? Oh my gosh, this is not good though.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Alright, we're just in pure top deck mode here. This is pure top deck mode, and they do have the Faithful Mending, so... I mean, we gotta be a little careful here. We do have one more turn before we can use the -6. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not used the -6 on Liliana in a long time. I don't even remember exactly how it works. Let me read this for a second. Separate all permanents target player's controls into target... that player... Okay, I got you. It's been a hot second since I've even read Liliana here. We do get the Glissa. Okay, so cool. We're going to show off a little bit of green. You know, we're not... You know, we got the Mosswood, we got the Glissa. Yeah, a little bit of green action going on as well. I do wish I had the Cottage, but it's okay. Liliana, come on, baby.
Don't overthink things.
Don't overthink things. Llanowar Wastes, whatever. Here we go. We're going to be able to use Liliana here. Let's... Separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices the permanent in the bottom. So, I mean, we're going to go ahead and just... I think we're going to do this. Let's play this. Should we +1 this and but do the... No, I'm not doing this. Let's go ahead and do this. I want to make sure... Again, it's been so long since I've even... I've done this. Okay.
Waste of my time. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Luck favors the foolish. All right, I just want to make quadruple sure that we were going to cripple them and not us. So
before your very eyes.
That's a new voice line, Liliana. I'm so proud. I mean, again, this has been a long time since I've been able to use this. So let's go ahead and put you at 2. You at 2. I mean, yeah, it doesn't particularly matter. I guess we should really spread out the colors. So make sure the blue sources... Let's make sure the blue sources are both not on the same pile. White, black, black, red. There we go. That's fine. 2, 2, 1. That's fine. That's good enough. But, I mean, again, we're both in top deck mode here, though. And, I mean, they could have... It is what it is. I mean, so... Again... Getting a little nervous. I mean, we are both in top deck mode, but I have a lot more land, but I have to draw something. Ooh, that's a big something. Thank goodness. Now, they might have a counter of some sort, so that's... I mean, I can't get too happy just yet. So let's go ahead and... I mean, yeah, we gotta return the 2 creatures. Let's make sure we have creatures here. I know we have at least Sheoldred, but if they have a counter... They do have 1 blue source here with the Raphine's Tower. Okay, we get... Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That is definitely going to... I mean, if they would have had... If they had a counter, they would have used it already. Just a Faithful Mending. They're going to use it before we play the Sheoldred. That makes a ton of sense. Alright, alright. I think we're pretty much in the driver's seat by now. We can use the Graveyard Trespasser to get rid of the Faithful Mending. I think we're pretty much in the driver's seat by now. Let's go ahead and get down this Graveyard Trespasser. Maybe it was a little too aggressive even still, because if they have Depopulate, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we should have played... Nah. I think with the card in their hand, they still have the Faithful Mending. I think we have to do this. So I think we have to put the pressure on. So let's go for Faithful Mending, and then any creature of any sort. So there's an Atraxa. Okay, that's fine. If they want to use it, it's going to be negated, kind of in a way, from Sheoldred's. So they're going to lose an extra 4 life on this, and we swing in. But again, if they depopulate, I mean, now we kind of... Maybe that was a little too aggressive. There it is. So there's the depopulate. There it is. Wow, okay. So now we're still in top deck mode. Because this cut down's not helping anything. This might as well be a land. It's a complete dead card. Tenacious Underdog, thank goodness. So I don't want to say get lucky, just because they are so throttled on land. We do get the Underdog. We'll be able to draw, and they are pretty much on their last limb here. We do get a Glissa. We get a Glissa, and I think we take it. Let's go. That's what Gold Gary wants to be. Nice and grindy, baby. Marshman545, how are we doing here? This hand is not good. We are on the play, though, so I think it's okay. I'm going to keep it. Don't have any green cards in here, but it's okay. We'll just play some mono black. It's fine. But Ugly Martians. You guys remember that show? Such a bizarre show. I don't even remember it very well, but I do kind of remember it. It's called But Ugly Martians. Marshman kind of reminded me of that, so congratulations, Marshman. I think they were like blue or something. Such a bizarre show. Either way, another Liliana. Don't really love to see it. Kind of really boring for both content purposes and just kind of showing off. But it is what it is. I guess we're just gonna roll with 3 Lilianas. Is what it is. We do have the Liliana sleeves. Look at these pretty sleeves. I mean, come on, give it up. Obviously, you know, anytime I take black, I usually have a Liliana anyway. That's why I like to rock the Liliana avatar as well. All right, well, we got plenty more where that comes from. So let's go ahead and try again. And that one just goes through like butter. Absolutely no counters to be seen.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it.
This is my home.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm tired of your secrets. Let's go get rid of the swamp. Liliana is tired of your secrets. So let's see what you got. Go for the throat. That was your big secret? Not really the best. Not the best secret, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about the Mire matchup here. Evolved Sleeper. Depending on what we draw here, okay, this is perfect. We can at least get a chance to go for Duress here. Let's take a peek. Just take a little peek, see what you got in your hand here. Oh, command and a Sheoldred. You didn't. Okay, yeah, we can handle this. We can handle this. This is no problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Let's get rid of one just by like default. Go +1. It's like killing a Sheoldred, you know.
Don't overthink things.
Don't overthink things. See, they're gonna be able to go. Whatever they do, we have another one. So I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. Yep, I mean, this is, like I said, this is fine. They can sink this mana right into it. That's fine. They can even draw a card off of it, which is not wonderful. But I mean, if they do that, then they can't play Sheoldred. So I mean, like, eh. And then we have 3 open. Obviously, we already know we're going for the Hopeless Nightmare. Very underrated card. That scry comes up so much. There's Sheoldred. Welcome to the show. Oh yeah, they even got the Phyrexian art too, with the scribbly Phyrexian art. That's cute. I'm not a big fan of it just because I like to be able to read all my cards, but it's cute. It really is. Down to 2 we go on the Liliana. Let's go and activate this. Let's get something good here. All right, Hopeless Nightmare. I've just been talking you up. Go for the throat is beautiful on the Sheoldred. And we definitely don't want that land. That's yucky. The only land I'd be willing to take here maybe would be a cottage. Yep. And how do we want to play? I mean, we are a little bit awkward though, because if we go for +1, we can't go for the throat on the Sheoldred. So that's a little annoying. But I think we're just gonna have to do this. We're not awkward. We're not awkward at all. It just No, it's not awkward. It's not awkward. It's not great, but it's not awkward. I don't want to just use words where they don't mean anything. We still have a Liliana in the chamber. So hopefully they just play. It could be a Sheoldred. I don't even really care. Yeah, Graveyard Trespasser's fine. We've got Liliana to sack it, and we're just kind of going toe to toe with them. I do want to get into the Dreadknight though. To Underdog. Oh, this is actually fun. This is actually perfectly fine. But I want to get into the Dreadknight.
Happy to have you. Sacrifices must be made.
Sacrifices must be made. If it's your Graveyard Trespasser that must be sacrificed, I mean, that's a small price to pay. There's the Restless Cottage. Okay, we at least get to show off some of the new cards here. At least a Golgari card, because otherwise it's just been mono black so far. But let's go ahead and do this, and let's go ahead and play this down. Blitz it in, just in case it's that new whale card. If it's that new whale card, okay, so to make this appear, we don't have to speculate. But if it was that whale card, we could play the dog, and then we could discard. Just because they wouldn't be able to play it unless something was attacking. And we just take it! Okay! No Restless Cottage. I wanted to play the Restless Cottage, but it is what it is. Dr. Dumper. Well, we do like big dumpers on this channel. Can't even lie to you. Hello, Dr. Dumper. How are we doing? All right, we got the Glissa, we got the Graveyard Trespasser, and the brand new awesome card, Rankle's Prank. This card is so awesome. Absolutely awesome, especially in our like little like discard type of shell core we got going on. A lot of discard in this deck here. So I decided to kind of cut it off at 4. Or I mean, we do actually run 2 Gicks, so I guess there's actually we have a couple 5 drops there. But Dr. Dumper, are you there? Hold on, let's give him a wave. That Dumper's just too big. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna drop the Deathcap Glade just for funsies. Just for funsies. Yeah, we have a cut down, but I don't want to pay life, especially if it is versus mono red. Teething Wormlet. Okay, I guess if we did have a 2-drop, we would feel kind of stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think versus green, they run enough of Tyvar's stand and Royal Treatment, just protection spells, and I'd feel pretty stupid if we did that. Patchwork Automation. All right. Let's just go for Liliana of the Veil. Of course, we got the avatar. We got the Liliana avatar.
No more distractions. That's
No more distractions.
Off you go.
Off the Patchwork goes. And so we're going against Selesnya. So, I mean, white does have a lot of enchantments, so maybe Glissa. Maybe Glissa can take away something. What you thinking here? Ozleth. Okay, that's not an enchantment. That is an artifact. But, you know, they all go down the same here. Let's go ahead and hit you here.
Drop it.
Drop it. We could have the Rankle's Prank, which I think we might actually do. Let's put the Rankle's Prank on display. I don't know if it's exactly the right move here. It's close. I mean, I don't want to give up our Sheoldred though, and our Trespasser. That just feels like bad. So let's go ahead and put down our Sheoldred first. And then if they have removal, then we can kind of look into the Rankle's Prank. I know I've just been talking this up and I didn't really get to use it, but come on. Getting rid of a Sheoldred and a Trespasser, that doesn't feel very good. Ooh, okay. Well, you got triple hexproof and haste, even though it's not going to work here. There it is. Okay, so are we going to have to trade? Is that what's going to go on here? They could also use Skrelv. Yep, they're going to use Skrelv. That's fine. See, I don't love this. Obviously, we're going to lose the Liliana, but using the Rankle's Prank...
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Well, you did die, Liliana. You failed us on that front. So I think what we're going to have to do... Because they're just going to keep popping this Sir Ginger here. I think we are going to have to blow up the board. With the Tenacious Underdog, I do like this play even more. Let's go ahead and swing in, obviously. I do... Man... This thing's gonna get... I mean, can we outrace them? I don't really know if I want to find out, though. So this is gonna get bigger and bigger. So 7-5 next turn, and then we can... So I think they're gonna win, especially with the Skrelv. So I think it's actually correct to play this. Let's go for the Rankle's Prank, and we're gonna just go for all out. So let's sacrifice the creatures, and let's go ahead and discard the cards as well, and let's lose the life. We're going to do all 4 here, because we are ahead on the life total. We can get the Tenacious Underdog back, especially because we have Tenacious Underdog in our hand. I think we're going to do this. Alright. So they can go ahead and scry. Not the best. They do put it on bottom. They do put it on bottom, so we're looking good there. And I got the Soul Cauldron. This in and of its... Oh my gosh, no. Okay, so they're going to exile my Tenacious Underdog. Okay, I'm wasting 0 time. And they must have forgotten. They must have forgotten, because you can take this. Hopefully. I don't know. Wait, hold on, what are you doing? When a creature... I'm pretty sure you can still just use this. Well, I mean, am I missing something? Okay, I mean, either way, they waited to our draw step. We could have even put the Abandoned Mire on the stack. Pretty sure they're going to use it now, but it still feels pretty good to be able to get that off, because they have the Soul Cauldron right here. I mean, it's right there. Alright. We do have Boseiju who endures, and these are 2 pretty alternate Kamigawa lands. Really pretty here. And again, I'm pretty sure you can still use it. Like, I don't understand. Exile target card from a graveyard. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep using the Tenacious Underdog here. I don't know. Dr. Dumper, what are you doing? Nanashin, how is it going? This is not really the best hand, both for content purposes and just straight up, because Restless Cottage, and the Deathcap Glade are both going to have to come in tapped. I'm going to keep it, unless we're playing mono red. If we were playing mono red, we would just be in serious trouble, but we ended up drawing a forest anyway, so we'll be okay for the underdog on turn 2. All is well. Don't sound the alarm. You take away the alarm, it's fine. All is well. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this, and let's drop one of our 3 underdogs here. Kind of unfortunate that I'm not showing off the Mosswood or any of our green cards. We have just pretty much mono black. Now, I know this is, you know, most like Golgari decks kind of are mono black and just kind of splashing green. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I am guilty, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that out of the way here. Alright, so the Storm Chaser Drake, I'd rather see this than the Virtuoso. The Virtuoso is way more menacing. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and swing in here. Alright, I think we're just going to have to go straight in for damage. So, the Graveyard Trespasser, actually not that amazing in this matchup. I mean, we're still going to play it. If we didn't have this Deathcap Glade, I'd go for Restless Cottage again. And just go for another underdog. But yeah, this is not phenomenal. Again, as long as they don't have the Virtuoso, these types of matches are like very, I don't know. They're just so, I feel like they're not very interactive. I guess, okay, there's a Fading Hope. You know, I can't put too much on them. So it definitely was better to go underdog rather than the Trespasser just because of the ward factor here. But Storm Chaser Drake is annoying. They can really do some storming. Here it is, Homestead Courage. Part of the reason that I've never liked these types of decks in the past is because obviously you have to have like just like the perfect amount of mana sources. But with these pain lands, as you can see, like all these new kind of lands, when this first came out, that you couldn't really do this that well, but now you kind of can because of these pain lands and all of these dual lands that can give you white, because you specifically need a white to cast as a sorcery, and then you have to do the flashback for white. So this is actually pretty fun. There's the Virtuoso. Now I'm scared. Now I'm afraid. I do not like that even a little bit. We do have the Restless Cottage to get rid of the Homestead Courage, and we also have Trespasser, obviously. But yeah, I mean, this is not exactly where you want to be. I mean, we could just blitz in the underdog, but we can just hard cast Sheoldred. If we didn't have Sheoldred, we would definitely be blitzing this in. Yeah, I'm definitely let's just go ahead and just swing in. We need one more for the Restless Cottage, so that's a no-go. And let's take away this Homestead Courage, and that feels pretty good. We get a little bit of value here. Obviously, it only being a sorcery, they are no good on that. Okay. Here's the thing. Let's definitely go for Sheoldred, but the thing, I'm almost tempted to go double underdog instead of a Sheoldred, just in case they have a Fading Hope or something. Should we? If they can, it's close. I'm gonna go Sheoldred though. I think it's fine. If they do have a Fading Hope, I'll feel pretty dumb, because then it just would have been better to go wide. And they are running Fading Hope, obviously. Now I don't know if all of these do, but yeah. Now we get an extra 2 life from that, so now I'm feeling a little bit better. But again, with the like security bypass, there it is. There is the security bypass on the Virtuoso. And we at least, when they connive, we at least get to burn them with the Sheoldred. So I made the right decision. Can't be too afraid of a Fading Hope. So, but there we go, another connive. And every time you connive, we take it, Virtuoso. No cheap tricks here.